So let's just sit back, wait for Ima to sit back with us. And let's just find a place for us to sit us down. And just take a moment to seat yourself. Try putting your sitting bones in different parts, on different parts of the chair. And then try a different settlement. No, a different way to settle yourself. And just kind of being, we'll start with this, not jumpy, but kind of, we just can't find our place, Rega, on the seat, I guess. Yeah, symbolic. And check your breath as you go on with this. Play a bit with your left sitting bone and with your right sitting bone. Just check each corner of the chair as you do this. So you find yourself kind of leaning in deep or low. Maybe releasing the pubis out of the picture, leaning more into the tailbone. And then we can climb up, kind of cheek by cheek by cheek. Use your hands. I mean, do it. We're not doing anything right. We're just mamash looking for a way to sit. Maybe aiming with the pubis bechol zot to reach down and then leaning forwards. Okay, so we have the lower part sitting around. Left sitting bone, left side of my pubis, left side. So we look uneasy. We look uncomfortable. We're not comfortable. And as we're doing this, let's see how we breathe. How are we breathing? Where's our breath in this? And I think we'll find usually that we try placing ourselves and then just finding a kind of breath. Actually, I'll look at you this way. I don't have to look on the side. Okay, so we're here. I even have a shrug every now and then, kind of, I don't know, maybe this. And then again, just move around. And again, you want each part of the touching parts of your behind or our beneath to check out different parts of this little area we chose to sit on. Okay, and then just look at your breath. See how you use your hands. Find a way or see if they assist you. I'm shrugging an awful lot. I keep doing this. I don't know. Okay, but use that. Use your hands to replace yourself, and maybe better you're leaning if I use one hand and I may be kind of slouching to one side. Maybe that's a more comfortable position. And just to make sure we're not getting too comfortable, then let's check another pose. And let's go crazy with this, like think completely out of the box and maybe lean sideways onto the seat. Maybe we can find some comfort on one side. Maybe our sitting bones can find new areas on the seat. Maybe I can use my other hand in a different way. Maybe I can lean in on a knee. Okay, as I'm just looking for just a place to put myself, place myself. Okay, so just keep going around. And as we do this, keep going back to your breath. Finding more areas maybe I can feel attached with between my skin, the surface of my skin and the seat. Maybe more parts in my thigh can find themselves sitting on the seat. And as I breathe and move around, just keep moving around. So we're not stopping. We're just constantly moving. And now I can see Lynn already, mamash bidyuk. As we're doing this with our whole tushies and sitting bones and pubis and tailbone and the back of our thighs. So as we're looking for this place, let's take it from a jerky kind of move this, move that, lean here, lean there. Let's take it into a more understanding, more sympathy into the fact that we can't find ourselves here, or we can't find the right way to sit, or something's uncomfortable. And let's just accept it and be soft with ourselves, sympathetic, allowing more areas of our body to join in support of this unable to find our place. So we can use our knees, and you can use our feet. We already got permission to use our hands, right? And see if you can open more room in your chest for a breath, to be more accepting, more sympathetic of this. And maybe more areas can lean into the back of the seat. Maybe I can take a rest, right? Maybe I can just rest for a moment. And then look again, or search again, or roam again, and find my next resting part. Allow yourselves to connect to the vertebrae, moving from the tailbone into our pelvis, up into our lower mid-back, up into our mid-back. And then just, as I saw them before, kind of sway around, mamash, making this whole condition of, what is it, the phoenix? Often or dead? That's what it is in English? I don't know. The rising phoenix, no. Often dead. Okay? We have our seat, we're looking around. And just allow each vertebra to be something in between the assisting, the tailbones and all the areas touching the ground, the seat ground. And how the vertebrae can communicate this up into my chest. And instead of being jerky and low with it, just sympathize with this area, trying to find a place to sit, allowing more parts of the upper body to join in. The feet are in, the knees are in. And we can use our head with our eyes, and we can look down upon the sitting place. And we can use the sympathy eye, sympathetic, as we move around. And go back to your breath every now and then. If we let go, release it. And use your eyes to look above the sitting areas, to look onto my navel and look onto my vertebrae, maybe behind my shoulders, waking up the shoulder blades, waking up my neck, creating this actual unity between my trying to sit down in one place and how it connects to the rest of the body, even though we're not all touching the seat. And how my hands can move further away to assist. Until we find ourselves in this light swaying movement, dancing movement. And maybe we can let go parts, let go with our hands, allowing them maybe to spread out. Hang on to the air around. Okay, and still go back to using them. So just have more freedom. We can go away, we can come back. We can go away with our eyes. We can leave the sitting point and look onto different corners of the room, connecting the vertebrae in our neck to the vertebrae in between our shoulder blades. Maybe releasing them from feeling trapped between the ribs. Maybe allowing my sitting bones and my pubis and my tailbone to release itself and allow myself to go further away using my knees, using my feet. So I can expand myself beyond the chair, beyond the seat, with more freedom, leaning from my tailbone and from my sitting bones, leaning onto the vertebra above it, so we can lean up. Leaning from my feet into my knees so I can move around, leaning from my knees into my sitting bones so my pelvis can move around. Let's just for a moment go back to just trying to sit down, just trying to sit. That initial, I'm sitting down, feeling, and how's my breath now? How's my chest now? My feet, my tailbone, my thighs. Do I need to lean back? Would I feel more comfortable leaning back? Do I want to lean forward? Do I want to lean onto one side? So I'm going to bring in the song. I was very surprised. I was looking for one version, like a very famous cover version of the song, which I couldn't find, but I ran into this Rafi Ginat version. And I said, okay, I'll go with that. It was very surprising. So just go with that. Just rest yourselves on the seat. Allow your vertebrae and your head and the shoulder blades and the shoulder and the armpits and the elbows and the wrists to lift you up, leaning into our feet and the knees, leaning into our sitting bones and the pelvis as we go, until we find ourselves dancing onto the seat, dancing around the seat, and breathing through it all. Twist yourselves.
And when you climb into your bed tonight, and when you lock and bolt the door, just think of those out in the cold and dark, 'cause there's not enough love to go round. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. sympathy is what we need. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. There is not enough love to go round. There is not enough love to go round. Now half the world hates the other half, and half the world has all the food, and half the world lies down and quietly starves. There is not enough love to go round. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. And sympathy is what we need. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. There is not enough love to go round. There is not enough love to go round. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. Yes, sympathy is what we need. And sympathy is what we need, my friend. 'Cause there's not enough love to go round. There is not enough love to go round. There is not enough love to go round. There is not enough love to go round. No, there's not enough love to go round.